Hello, first and second graders. Today, we are doing fall leaf mosaics. So in both the elementary and the primary school this week, we are all doing fall projects because it is just so beautiful outside with those leaves changing colors on the trees. That I thought it would be the perfect time to do some fall projects. So we are doing a fall leaf mosaic. First we read a book, so I will attach that to your Maven card too so that you can read the same book that the students here got to read. And then we talked a little bit about mosaics. Mosaics are basically art that is made up of little pieces put near each other. Sometimes they're pressed into cement or they're grouted in between, kind of like the tiles maybe in your bathroom or kitchen. For this project, we are just using paper and glue. So the supplies you guys are going to need to do this project today are, I have these templates. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to share them or not. I'll have to check on that before I post this. But I got these on Teachers Pay Teachers. But I would assume you could just on a simple Google search find a basic leaf outline, or you can draw your own. It just has to be pretty big. And then you are going to need just a solid colored piece of paper. We used brown and black here in school this week, but if you just have white at home, that will work just fine too. And then some small pieces of red, orange, and yellow paper. And the other thing we talked about this week was the warm colors and how the fall colors, red, orange, and yellow, are also the warm colors. In art class, we talk a lot about the color wheel, and which is basically the rainbow all arranged in a circle. And on the color wheel are red, orange, and yellow, and on the other half of the color wheel would be green, blue, and purple. So if we cut the color wheel in half, we have these colors, which in art we call the warm colors because they're colors that make us think of things that are warm, like the sun or fire. So these are our warm colors. We're going to be using these today. And the first step is going to be to take some warm colors. So maybe you have crayons, markers, colored pencils, whatever you have at home. I'm going to use crayons today. And you are just going to color your leaf however you want. There's really no right or wrong way to do this. If you want to color your whole leaf with just one of the warm colors, that is perfectly acceptable as well. This is your choice. Just please don't use other colors. I want you to use the warm colors for this project. So I'm going to use red first, then I'm going to use orange. I want to use all the colors because it's more fun. Orange, and I always press really hard. Sometimes my crayons break because I press so hard, but I really like my crayons to be nice and dark. And then I'm going to use my last warm color, which is the yellow. And I like to kind of blend it in with the orange so I don't leave any white spaces showing. I'm going to color all the way down to the stem. There we go. No white space showing. It's all colored in nice and dark. So then you're going to take your next supply you're going to need today, which is your scissors. And you are just going to slowly and carefully cut around your leaf. The other idea that you could do is if you have trees around you, you could go out and gather a leaf and trace around it. That would be an awesome thing to do. So if you are unable to, find a leaf on the internet or whatever, or draw one on your own, you could definitely go out into nature and gather up a leaf to draw. This one's a birch leaf, which is a fun tree. I love birch trees. They're beautiful this time of year too. All right, so then you have your leaf nicely cut out. And throw your scraps away or save them and use them for something else. Then you just have to glue that leaf down. So your next supply that you are going to need is glue. And you're just going to glue your leaf to the middle of the paper. And it does not matter to me whether you want to hold your paper portrait or landscape today. That is your choice. Maybe I'll do it kind of sideways, just for fun. Okay, then the last step, you are just going to take your little scraps of paper and cut them into little pieces. So I like to do like the corners first, so I have like the triangles. Then I just cut it into pieces. If you want triangles or squares or just silly shapes, that is just fine. You're just going to cut your paper into lots of little pieces, and then you're just going to glue them all around your leaf until you are done. And we did our names in white crayon because it showed up nicely on the paper. And you can go ahead and put your name on your paper too. And have fun gluing and cutting all of those fun little shapes and arranging them around your beautiful fall leaf. And when you're done, you are going to have a beautiful fall leaf mosaic using the warm colors. Alrighty, can't wait to see what you guys create. Don't forget to send them to me. Bye guys!